can't translate that. Seriously. How did this one captain lead so many men?
He had their loyalty, so they followed.
And then they all died. He must have been a bad leader.
Why do you think that?
Well, he led all these men to their deaths.
True. But these men chose to follow. Even good leaders make poor choices. The best take responsibility for them. Remember this.
Father, were you ever a leader?
Many years ago, yes. I led men in battle.
Were you a good leader?
It is complicated.
Did you
No
ever...
more questions, boy. Focus on the...
Father, why did you really want to help the Spirit?
You need the experience.
I've had plenty of experience fighting these things. What's the real reason?
This man inspired loyalty. He took responsibility for his mistakes, and he was determined to fix them. These are good lessons for you.
Oh,
Yes. Oh.
what happened to the city?
I'm not entirely sure, lad. It was abandoned long before Jormungandr came to town and flooded the place.
I wonder what it was like to live here.
Probably wet.
My men are...
That's right. We laid them all to rest.
I see. So even in death, I am a failure.
But in life, you were honorable, strong-willed, and you inspired loyalty. These are good qualities, aren't they, boy?
Yeah. I couldn't believe how many men followed you here.
I thank you for your kind words. May your journey have a more pleasant end than mine.
Well, you're right. You didn't seem very satisfied. I guess you never really get over losing ones you care about.
Never.
What did the Spirit leave us?
An offering to one of the gods.
Can we use it?
No. Perhaps the dwarves can.
Hey, if I'm a god, maybe I can fly.
No, no! Gods too must stay on the path, I promise you.
So, Mimir, seemed like maybe you know Brock and Sindri.
Or the Huldra brothers. Well, who doesn't? They're quite famous, or infamous, depending on your point of view. They crafted Mjolnir, you see. Thor's hammer, the Aesir's greatest murder weapon, the bane of giant kind.
They made Thor's hammer? I didn't think they'd like the Aesir.
Oh, I should say not. But this was long ago, and they were eager to make a name for themselves. Rather overdid it with that one, methinks.
Hey, Sindri, we found something.
Armor piece? Oh, I hope it's a new armor piece. Ah, offerings to Tyr. These are quite rare, you know.
Why?
Well, you know Odin, not the biggest fan of Tyr. I thought he destroyed all of these.
So, I heard you and Brock are kind of famous.
Well, you're half right. Whatever did you hear?
That you made Thor's hammer.
Oh. Yes, we did do that. Mjolnir put us on the map. It was a legendary run. Gods and kings knew our brand. We really did make quite a team.
So what happened?
Oh, well, that's a long story. Things happened that made it difficult to find that certain spark, you know? Inspiration is a fickle mistress.
Huh?
Oh, enough distractions. You see the mess I have to clean up around here?
Found your son. He was betrayed too. And we found part of his journal. It sounded like he regretted killing you.
Fat lot of good that does me. How did he go out? He die fighting?
We found
I'll
4
look like
corpses
games.
near his. They were decapitated.
Ha! Vandrit always did keep his sword nice and sharp. A lesson he picked up from me. He's a backstabbing bastard, but knowing he's in Valhalla sets me at ease. Thanks.
We did a good thing.
Why are the voice lines doing that?
Deserved the peace you gave him.
Maybe so. Still, it feels good to help people. Even the dead ones.
So much like your mother.
Hang on. Mimir, you called Brock and
Aye.
Sindri the Holdra brothers? They're dwarves, aren't they?
Aye,
And Holdra are sprites of the forest.
aye. Beautiful, seductive sprites of the forest.
So why would you call Brock and Sindri the Holdra brothers?
Oh, well, I now realize this would be a wholly inappropriate story for young and innocent ears.
Whatever.
The final bone.
Yeah.
We might as well return them to the spirit. Maybe he will keep his word.
I know
and-
she's not coming back, okay? I know. I just... Never mind. Let's just go return the bones. I wonder why Gulvig's bones are all over the place.
Desecration, typically. Pieces of scattered corpse make for a piss-poor soul. No hope for Valhalla or Helheim when your arm's on one beach and your head's on another.
Why not ask the
He's-
spirit? I'm sure he will be forthcoming with answers. We have collected the rest of your woman's corpse, spirit. Show us this magic you have promised.
My sweet Gulvig. Whole again. Rise, dear Gulvig. Awaken, O powerful Gulvig!
Evni ukar birthjast.
She says she'll honor our request
Erdi fagna.
and reunite us?
In dauder!
Okay, you were right.
Yeah. Take that dagger.
Alright. Say it. I told you so.
I told you so.
You're naive, foolish boy.
This is true as well. But do not take your disappointment out on me, boy. Take it as a lesson.
Yes, sir.
Never trust someone named Gulvig.
Okay, I know I saw something.
I saw it too.
Freya did say the Jotunheim Realm Tower was missing from the lake. But maybe only kinda?
Very strange indeed.
I also kinda saw it.
This is where the tower to Jotunheim should be. Feels strange somehow.
No doubt some arcane magics were involved. I would be not at all surprised to learn you were sensitive to that.
Wow, there's two of them, and they're huge. I wonder why they aren't moving.
Because there's not an equal and opposite force acting upon them? An object at rest will stay in rest unless put into motion? Oh, that's interesting. I explored all the lake has to offer, but I haven't done all the stuff on the lake. Like, I'm only 75% of the way done with the lake. I don't understand when the Bifrost is supposed to work as a light, because it's certainly not doing it here.
My father's grave lies on
What
an
do you
island to the
want?
east.
Oh, you're the one that wants the
Do not
Thor
mistake my
statue
mother's
killed.
statue of Thor with that monstrous eyesore to the south.
You're too late, I already did that. The gear ratio on this thing must be insane.
That's it.
Broccoli, how are ya?
Hey, look who's back up and about. Didn't I tell you he'd be fine?
What do you want, dwarf?
I got another lead on my old pal Anvari. Meet me at the Lawn Soother Mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found him. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jawed?
I believe I've already been there.
What's it gonna be that pulled the ring off on Vari's hand at the Velander mines? Feller was always tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night, see?
Right?
Just the sound of his hammer flattening metal were enough to stoke my fires all blissful. Shit, you better clear out before I get all frisky.
Southern outposts of the Dwarven King. Dwarven King? Have you ever heard of a Dwarven King?
No.
I'd heard rumors of a powerful dwarf ruling over some poor sods not far from here.
You better not be a dragon. Nothing remains of Aethergard except for the ruins of Motsognir's cruelty. The once fertile soil is bare and soaked with the blood of both hunter and hunted. It was the noble dwarf king himself who demanded the bloodshed. He who conscripted the gentle farmers of these lands into an army of ill-equipped hunters. He whose thirst for savage beasts produced the legion of widows. The castle still stands for those foolish enough to scavenge wherein dwells the deadliest of his quarry. Let caution guide you. Yikes, doesn't sound like a very nice place. Father will probably want to visit anyway to look for useful resources. He's gotten a little predictable, but I'm still having fun seeing new places with him.
Not that you asked me.
I hope you're enjoying my abridged playthrough where I'm only showing the story stuff. Because believe me, the combat is the boring part. But you haven't missed a single conversation. Except for things like, hey, should we dock the boat here? That kind of stuff I do cut out. The most interesting part to me is the story anyway. And the lore, if you will.
What happened to these people?
Follow the clues.
Okay. Well,
They skeletonized.
they're all
Oh,
grouped
God.
together. So maybe they were hiding from some kind of fire breather.
Yeah, that sounds like a dragon
They
to
died
me.
anyways. First the Dwarf King. Bane of mankind.
Is that him?
Sounds like he wasn't a very good king. I wonder why they hated him so much.
All that
They are
writing
dead
for 2
now.
sentences?
Does it matter?
No,
One sentence?
I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
look. Oter has escaped his binds again. Instead of flying off this time, he seeks revenge on his captors and his demanded bird to Girthgard to ash. We seek shelter in the outlying caves where we found sanctuary in the past. Our king assures us the next chain will be unbreakable. If anyone can build an unbreakable chain, it's Motsognir, architect of the Great Strong. They're totally not putting a space between the periods and the A's. Leader of the glorious New Age. Bugadaba, these people are friendly.
Curiosity is dangerous, boy. Stay focused. What does it say?
Yes, sir. Veda Douther. It means hunting death.
Same.
Great.
This fog of war doesn't seem to be going away. I like all the birds just sitting on stuff like they're supposed to.
How do you even begin to build statues this big?
Dwarves are resourceful creatures. Annoying, but resourceful.
I guess they must have been pretty important dwarves.
They're certainly very tall dwarves. Oh, that one's Gwyn. Oh, that's Thor in it. Wait, so your mom built this thing? That's enormous. I was making fun when I said she built the big one that I don't even remember if I've kept in the video or not. But then she made an equally big Thor statue. Oh, that was probably your dad's grave, wasn't it?
His father's grave. Find anything good?
Perhaps.
Father, we're going to bring down that statue, right?
That's why we're here.
There he goes. How's he planning on doing this himself?
Ghosts work in mysterious ways. We weaken the structure of the thing so that over time erosion does the damage. That'll really get Thor. Imagine he comes to visit and then he's like, wait a minute. This thing just fell on my head. Oh, come now. What?
He looks about ready
What?
to topple over.
Goodbye.
Take that, Thor. He wasn't so tough.
Gods do not fall this easily, boy.
I know. I was just joking.
Nor are they a joking matter.
Sorry.
But he did fall like an idiot.
Father, why
Yes,
do the gods cause so much trouble for mortals?
because they
that is
can.
their nature.
But
It's
with
my
all that power,
nature.
you would think at least some of them would try to make life better for people.
And yet, the gods continue to spread misery. This is life, boy.
Well, At least we're doing some good, right?
For ghosts. So is the ghost that asked us to do that like a dwarf ghost? I can't imagine a normal human was
sounds like a
allowed to
dragon.
come into a dwarf haven and then build a gigantic statue of an Aesir god that the dwarves hate. 6 wolves, 2 men, low do they call to me. 313 Draugr, 9 men, low do they Jetzel, blah blah, 1 dragon. Sounds like these people aren't very good at hunting. Maybe they should have just stuck to boar.
Watch out for the dragon breath.
I am aware of it, boy.
Can we help him?
This dragon is dangerous.
I guess so. But it sounds so sad.
Not sure where you get sad from all the roaring and fire breathing, lad.
The dragon shrine. My mother had a story about visiting the dragon in Midgard. The shrine must be related.
There were 3
I
rooms
doubt
on the
it.
pedestal.
We gotta find the other 2 or 3 of them.
It does not concern us.
I know, but it's what
Curtis,
Mother
we're
would've
already here.
wanted. And it just seems right.
Guard your emotions, boy. Your enemies will not hesitate to use them against you.
Yes, sir. I thought you said it'd be dangerous to destroy the other ones.
Shut up.
If it was your mother's wish.
Yeah.
You are too eager, boy. It may attack us, and we will be forced to kill it.
Oh, good point. I'll be ready.
We will see.
This actually was a pretty good.
No longer.
While I throw dirt on the mangled citizens of Vaethergard, Motsignir looks down upon his newly caged beast with gleeful fervor. I curse his name. The Dwarf King set the capture of trolls and dragons above the safety of his own followers. The same followers who had served and revered him hunted these monsters and died forgotten. My attempt to free the beast failed. I was punished from a swift band from Conansgard. Demoted to town gravedigger, a fitting end for once proud hunter whose prey hastened the fall of Vaethergard. Bertolt. Why'd you say I wonder who wrote it if it's literally signed?
What do they say, boy?
True.
I had it
means
like
to
that,
believe
didn't I?
Or to have faith in. So they still had faith in their king? Even after he got so many of them killed?
It is a command to have faith despite his failures.
Now read this.
Here, boy. Another one.
It's Skadi. Mother liked her. A great huntress.
That's right. Queen of the Hunt, they called her.
That's
her father,
Artemis.
And all the animals she hunted.
He taught her
Zeus.
well.
And the last battle. Her father again. Both of them. In the snow.
And they're still there. It's quite a story.
Wow. Look at this place.
A ruin.
Well, yeah. But if a dwarf built it, they must have been impressive back when he ruled. That's the last one. I guess now we find out if dragons can be grateful or not. Yes, sir.
What are you looking at, Kratos? What are you looking at?
Please don't eat us. Please don't eat us.
Boy, prepare yourself.
It's an ugly dragon.
You're welcome.
Real ugly dragon. I hope Ragnarok has better enemy variety. I do not remember if it does.
Yes, sir.
Because there's just like 3 enemies that they keep reusing.
The Dwarf King made his subjects hunt dragons and other monsters for him? Some king, huh?
That's like the 9th time we've heard that information. Haha!
Father? You may want to see this. Looks like that lever over there will free him.
He will attack.
I know, but it feels wrong to keep something caged like this.
Your emotions again, boy.
You can't hear their thoughts. I can.
Ignore them and Ready yourself.
Okay.
Speaking of enemy being the same disease, what are we on now? This will be the 6th one. And they have to be killed with the stun move. Why is it not doing? Oh, I have to click? Since when has that been a thing?
Phew.
What is the beast thinking now?
Well, nothing. But he was grateful to die in battle, instead of rotting in a cage.
Your skill is improving. You fought well, Atreus.
Thank you, Father.
You fought so well, I didn't even know you were helping.
So, what happened to all the people who lived here?
Follow the clues, boy.
Right. Follow the clues. Okay, so there was an evil dwarf king, and he made all these people hunt monsters. The people put them in cages, and then I don't know.
You are missing a clue.
Back inside the castle?
No.
No.
There is nothing more for us inside. But stay alert for chained dragons, boy. Perhaps you'll uncover more about this dwarf king.
Yeah, because we 100%ed it. And we're never coming back.
Ymir, what can you tell me about that giant lady with the bow?
She was called Skadi, Queen of the Hunt. Her father was Thiotzi, who could take the shape of any wild creature, and taught Skadi how to hunt them all. From the ribs of pack beasts, she fashioned second feet, allowing her to glide upon the snow so no animal could evade her. She became a huntress beyond compare, even to any god. Odin himself wanted her for his bride, believing she would bear him strong sons. But she spurned his affections, and for that insult, Odin vowed revenge. It was put forth that the Aesir were plagued by an eagle who would steal the precious golden apples of Idun. Not even the finest archer among the gods could bring it down.
I ate all
Odin
those.
knew that Skadi could not resist the temptation to prove herself superior, and so she joined the hunt. Skadi tracked the eagle as it flew where she alone could glide, and loosed an arrow from her unerring bow. When she collected her quarry, she found no eagle at all, but her own father, poor Thiotzi, slain by his own daughter. She was overcome with grief and shame, for there is nothing nature so reviles as a child who kills their parent. Skadi succumbed to her fate as winter's blanket fell, holding her father as the mountain held her in an embrace to last eternity.
Well,
Keep
that
rubbing
was
that
sad.
in.
Aye. There aren't many happy endings for the giants, I'm afraid.
What's got you all bum-fuzzled over there? Get going!
So let me see if I have this right. You and Sindri made Mjolnir,
Yep,
and then Thor used it to kill a lot of people.
your damn point.
Just seems like you're mad at each other about it, instead of being mad at Thor.
Kid, I like you. But you don't begin to appreciate the complexities what develop between families. You don't hear me lecturing your old man how he ought to be raising you. And believe me, there's plenty to critique.
Sorry, Brock. Just trying to help. Hey, Brock. You ever hear of a dwarf king?
I suppose you're talking about Motsignir? Some bitch ruled over the humans once lived in this area. Built itself a castle just north of here.
A dwarven castle?
That explains the Thor
What's it like?
statue I was
You
asking
got
about.
yourself a pair of eyes and legs, ain't you? Might want to stock up before you head that way, though. Old Motsignir's known for collecting all manner of killerin creatures. Not sure who's looking after 'em now.
You there? Have you destroyed the statue?
Oh,
The statue stands no longer, Spirit.
Then my bond to this realm is severed, and I am off to find the real God of Thunder. He will know retribution. My deepest gratitude.
have a good one.
Off he goes.
Oh,
Brave
that's
guy.
all the ghosts.
Want to look for Thor on his own.
He is a fool.
Freedom! Cursed no longer.
Kinda sounds
A
like when,
joyous day indeed.
Miko-Lash does
This
that
one's louder than
noise
the last.
in
Milady,
Bloodborne.
please tell us. Why were you in this physical form? Why fight us?
I do not know. The soul of a Valkyrie cannot remain pure in a physical body. We belong in the spirit world, which is where I now go. Goodbye!
What terrible voice acting. I love it.
Somebody made them this way. Who and why?
I wouldn't want to speculate.
You know something.
Ah, Mimir, the smartest man alive. I know many things.
Ed,
Sigrun, the queen of the Valkyries. She would have that power. The last time I saw her, she was corporeal herself. She came to visit me long after I'd been imprisoned by Odin.
Why?
Well, we had history, I guess you could say.
Like romantic history?
Ah, lad, you're making me blush, I think. Can I still blush?
first we hunt these creatures, and now we chase your former lover. We do not need this distraction.
It's more than a distraction. Father, these are Valkyries. They're the ones who keep the dead from overrunning Midgard.
Then they are terrible at their job.
It's not their fault, brother. Someone changed them. Kept them from their duty.
The Queen?
I can't say for sure, lad. We should ask more of them. If, of course, you don't mind the distraction.
Wait, does that mean I've already been there?
So what do you think, Mimir? What does Baldur want with us?
Well, let's look at what we know. Baldur is Odin's finest tracker, bar none. If he wants you, you have to consider the possibility that Odin wants you. And as for what Odin wants, on this I have some expertise.
What could we have that Odin doesn't? He's like the king of gods.
Of the Aesir, aye. But his reach is not unlimited. And where he cannot reach, he is preoccupied with going. He's certainly tortured me enough about it over the years.
Interesting.
So, Odin wants to go where he can't reach. Are you saying he's trying to get to Jotunheim too?
Aye. It ranks among his foremost obsessions.
But that doesn't make any sense, Mimir.
Oh? When did I stop making sense?
You're saying Baldur tracked us down to find the way to Jotunheim. But that was before we knew Jotunheim is where we needed to go. That's crazy.
Except for one thing. You are headed for Jotunheim, so he was right.
I'm so confused.
Well then, clearly you've been listening.
Talk to this here ring.
What? I can't hear thoughts from rings, Brock. It's talking to me! It's Andvari!
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velnder mines to observe his mistake, but then the Soul Eater attacked, so as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put in this ring. And then he...
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
Andvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatery tools. And one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Andvari with you and go have a look-see. If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you. Hey now,
He's just leaving.
Don't forgetting your entry stone.
Andvari isn't happy about us taking his stuff.
I do
It
not
is a
care.
ring, boy.
I'm not gonna tell him that. Andvari says this dwarf was part of his crew. That he died because of his mistakes.
A
He
lot
sounds
of people die by
sad.
mistakes.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
Boy.
Oh, he did not like that. He's warning us not to go down there.
Stop listening to the ring, boy. He cannot be trusted. Silence that ring, boy.
I don't know how. A dead soul eater. What's a soul eater even doing here? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It it's sort of tough for me to ignore. He says this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
I see no traps.
Sounded so sure about it. Ivari says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ray.
Boy.
Father, please, just listen. Invari's crew did something bad to him. He's glad you destroyed his lab. And he's sorry you kept trying to trick him. His hammer is just through this gate.
Removing each soul and domesticating as a beast of burden was surprisingly easy. They followed every command and appeared to possess no free will, sense of self-preservation, or even hunger. Well, not until it turned poor lit into ashes, not even a soul remained. A lack of their own must be what drives them to immolate the soul of others. Okay. My soul eaters are an abomination. Several were sent to Muspelheim at the request of Surtur. What he will use them for, I shudder to consider. Another to Motsognir and Consignor. The fool cannot be burned for all I care. My immediate concern is the dwarves of the Volander mines. I pray not to undo my mistake. Classic. Classic, perfectly well read. That's a hammer.
This is a fine hammer.
Invari says thank you. Can we keep him?
We will talk to the blue one. Here, the alchemist's hammer. His spirit is a nuisance.
Yeah, Anvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to him. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine. So long as he proves his worth.
What could it possibly do?
Kid's a bit of a softie, huh? Well, he'll grow out of it.
Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
And boo-ba-ba-blade.
Mimir, what else did the serpent tell you when you spoke? Kinda sounded important.
I'm sure it's nothing. He just said the boy seemed familiar to him.
Me? That's impossible.
Oh, I quite agree. Unless, perhaps, he refers to something yet to be. It is said that when Jormungandr and Thor battle at Ragnarok, their clash so violently shakes the Tree of Life that it splinters, casting the serpent backward through time, even before his own birth.
What?
That is madness.
Well, I did say not to concern yourself.
It's true.
Huh. Interesting. I may want to write that down.
To the next poor fool to find this place, you'd be wiser to flee than to brave. The danger's within, but count yourself lucky. I came before you unwittingly. Free the prior occupant and die a fool in the process. I came for treasure and found only death on wings. I tried to steep out of the realm. Realm and found could have round. But she wouldn't let go. It tore most terribly. The truth bleeds for my foolishness. Her magic will surely ripple through this realm for ages, tearing at its Fabricio. And for what? I'm dead, and she's escaped just the same. Why did I fight it? Fool, fool, fool. My only solace is her jailer, followed close behind. To Muspel it might have been, or Niflheim. Either way, she'll be caught. Though they'll need a new prison. I've ruined this one. The Lindworm comes for me. This dumbass better be named Lindworm. Really? There's no Valkyrie here. Oh, there's only 4 Valkyries in Midgard? Oh, I thought they'd all be here.
Lemire, do you know why there are no more giants left in Midgard?
You always got something to
not
say.
counting the Serpent from the future.
Well, they did not take me into their confidence about that, Odin's convictions to the contrary. But I know this. If I'd spent the better part of 60 winters seeing my best and brightest cut down by Thor and that damn hammer, I might very well go home to lick my wounds. It's too bad. I was fond of every giant I ever met.
So that's why they destroyed the bridges to Jotunheim. So the Aesir couldn't follow. And is that why there's no tower in the lake?
I doubt it's a coincidence.
So you think when we get to Jotunheim, we might find giants there?
Anything's possible.
Well, it literally won't let me back up to the mountain. And I think that's where the last of my Midgard stuff is. So I guess it's on to Muspelheim.
I can read these now. It says Muspelheim, the Fire Realm, is the gauntlet of the Sewersure. Like a magic glove?
Or
Muspelheim Gauntlet of Sewer.
series of dangers.
We should go see sometime.
Our young god knows no fear.
Why is Odin so desperate to find a way into Jotunheim anyway?
He's convinced the giants hold the key to changing his fate when Ragnarok comes. They are the Aesir's oldest enemies, after all, and it's their army that's supposed to do him in the end. But more than that, he covets their gifts of prophecy. He wants to know what they know and see what they see. So much suffering could have been avoided if his insatiable curiosity was not so much stronger than his wisdom.
What do you mean?
Ah, remind me to tell you why they call him the Lord of the Hang. Ah, Alfheim. I missed its gentle breeze and the sweet smell of honeysuckle and blood. Well, judging by the sky, the Light Elves are in control of the light this time.
Explain.
You see, the Light Elves and Dark Elves...
Are always fighting over the light. That part we know.
But did you also know that control of the light has changed hands no less than 213 times?
Really?
It's true. Each side believes itself the rightful keepers of the light and argue they're simply fighting for survival. But the fact of the matter is, the war has been going on so long, they don't know who they are without it.
So, clear this up for me. Svartalfheim means land of the Dark Elves, right?
Right.
But you said the Dark Elves have been here in Alfheim a really long time. And anyway, aren't dwarves supposed to be from Svartalfheim? They don't look like Dark Elves.
Don't you think so? Then you are vastly more perceptive than the Aesir. They're the ones who apparently can't tell the difference. And they're the ones who came up with that name. Dwarves actually call their home realm Nidavellir.
So the Dark Elves aren't from Svartalfheim at all?
Not even a bit. They're just elves of another colour. Nobody knows who came first, but they all come from Alfheim.
Why do they fight all the time if they're really the same?
That is adorable.
Racism.
Huh?
It is the way of the world.
Oh. Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
It's another Valkyrie. Are we doing this?
On my action.
By your leave, Mr. Norrington. Why would I want to hold E right now? I don't see any reason why I should stop and go hold E. Man, she was hard to hit. And I got hit by every one of her moves all the time.
You have freed me.
Who did this to you?
I remember only pain. And my queen, she locked me down here? But why?
Ah, Sigrun.
I must leave you now. I must find her. I must remember.
You can step on me later if you want.
Sounds like your queen is responsible, Head.
Aye. When I saw her last, she was different. Changed. And not just that she was in physical form. She was more volatile. I tried to talk to her about it, but she had just come to say goodbye. I think.
I'm sorry, Mimir. We'll find her.
Not sure she wants to be found. I just don't understand why she would do this. It doesn't make a lick of sense.
And if she is responsible?
Then we'll have to stop her. The Valkyries must be freed, and we're the only ones capable.
We.
Well, who do you think's going to watch your back? Freya's temple. The ring is just as beautiful as I'd remembered.
Freya.
A Vanir god. Freya's brother, actually.
Freyr has a long history with the elves. One of the few gods welcome here.
Light is ours again, but there's no time to lose. Only the return of Lord Freyr can secure peace. Surely we are liberated by forces sent forth at his command, like the Sword of Legend, but Freyr himself remains lost. And now we must come to his aid. Some believe he has returned to Vanaheim, while others believe he is held in Asgard. Both paths are now found shut, but the temple secure. All elfkind is called to seek our lost lord. I was not here when I was here last.
Father, after what we did, giving control of the temple back to the Light Elves, do you think the war is over? At least for a while?
No, Atreus. The Dark Elves may have scattered for now, but some other will rise to lead them, and they will surely attack again.
Freydr Da's right, son.
I see. So why do they call Odin the Lord of the Dead?
That refers to a modest example of Odin's thirst for knowledge. The time he spent 9 days a dead man. Aye. Hung himself by the neck from Yggdrasil's branches, put his spear through his own side, and bled down into the Well of Destiny. He roamed the realms of the dead and plundered the world tree of its secrets, until I think quite rightly it got fed up with him and sent him back to the land of the living. Did I not mention he was barking mad?
Interesting. He really made sure he was dead, though.
Here we go. I'm finally gonna get to see. Why is it so cold? I'm serious. This is unreasonable. I've seen enough. We can turn back now.
That's incredibly funny.
Okay, great. We're done here. We can leave. We can go home now. Be warm.
Not yet, boy. Ed boy.
Let me guess, there's a Valkyrie in here.
Yep.
Well, are we gonna fight her? There's a trapped spirit in there.
Quiet, Head.
Good luck, friends!
Again, I don't see why I would ever hold E in this situation. Like, there's nothing going on here that I don't want to keep going on, you know? That was a stupid fight. And this is on Give Me a Story, the easiest mode.
Thank you. I am free.
Could not dodge her
But why
grapplings.
was I imprisoned?
We think your queen did this to you.
But why would Sigrun hinder our duty?
That's the mystery we're trying to solve, milady. Can you think of any reason she would have to do this?
No. Without the Valkyries, those who died in battle will not see Valhalla. Helheim will overflow with the souls of the departed and drown Midgard in a sea of vengeful corpses. No greater shame exists for a Valkyrie. I must go. Attempt to staunch the bleeding. Farewell.
I believe you have your answer, Hed. The Queen opposes Odin. She imprisoned the Valkyries to defy him.
I don't think it's
hated
supposed to
Odin,
be
no doubt
doing
about
that.
Her duty, her responsibility. Would she really forsake these things to get back at Odin? I don't believe it.
I do. Hate is stronger than duty.
We have to find the queen. We have to stop her. Sorry, man.
Aye, don't be sorry, lad. Sigrun brought this on herself. Only wish... Well, she only gets you so far.
How will we find her?
I'm afraid I don't know. She could be anywhere, any realm.
We'll find her. We have to.
She could even be at the Council of the Valkyrie.
For the record, I never need to come back here. Thanks.
I'll remember that in 2 chapters' time.
There's something I can't figure out. Odin wants to prevent Ragnar. But the serpent's already been there and seen it. So hasn't he already failed?
Fate's a tricky thing, lad. And Odin's just arrogant enough to think he can get the best of it.
Fate is another lie told by the gods. Nothing is written that cannot be unwritten.
On that, brother, you and the All-Father may just agree. Even if he can't prevent Ragnarok, he still hopes to learn enough details to influence the outcome. Remind me later to tell you about the wolves.